Since the days of the early Spanish explorers, Florida has been a destination for travelers from around the world. Soft green horizons, crystal clear waters, and skies of a startling blue have combined to lure both the adventurous explorer and the traveler in search of sun.
Before I go into any of the details...
In the great tradition of dreamers and explorers, Walt Disney chose Central Florida as the home for his vision of the perfect family resort, set amidst great natural beauty. When Walt Disney World opened in 1971, the magic of the Disneyland park was combined with exciting new hotels, transportation systems, and recreational opportunities. Today, Walt Disney World covers an area as large as the city of San Francisco and can accommodate over 30 million guests every year. This unique combination of hotels, recreational activities, and Disney entertainment has made Walt Disney World the world's most popular resort location and a dream destination for travelers from all over North and South America, as well as Europe and Japan. In 1982, Walt Disney's greatest dream was realized with the opening of EPCOT Center, the experimental prototype community of tomorrow. EPCOT combines two themed areas. The first is Future World, a series of pavilions dedicated to a hopeful look at the future, dealing with issues like energy, communications, and the environment. The second area is World Showcase, a global village made up of pavilions representing nations from around the world. Gathered around a central lagoon, each pavilion highlights through shows, innovative films and rides, the cultural, architectural, and artistic achievements of its native land. Staffing these showcase pavilions are young people from the host countries, dressed in authentic national costumes. Most of them are students who spend a year in Florida acting as friendly ambassadors, offering each EPCOT guest a personal experience of the arts, the food, the language, and hospitality of distant cultures. Today, EPCOT Center's World Showcase Lagoon is circled by 11 pavilions representing nations from all corners of the globe. Germany, Norway, Mexico, Morocco, the United Kingdom, Japan, France, Italy, Canada, China,
beauty called Reed Flute Cave.
and the United States.
One stroke of this pen brings two changes from Congress.
A circle of nations that celebrates both cultural differences and shared human values. Yet the circle is not complete, and the roll call of nations and cultures from around the world has only begun. In the northwest corner of World Showcase lies 5 acres, awaiting the arrival of the newest pavilion to the global village, Russia. Condensing this giant land into a single pavilion is the task of the Walt Disney Imagineers, the creative team of artists, architects, and engineers responsible for the design and construction of the Disney theme parks. Working from intensive research and consultation with Russian artists and advisors, the Imagineers are crafting a pavilion that will give the EPCOT audience a brief journey into the heart of the Russian experience, from the ancient past to the ever-changing present. Set amidst groves of shining birch trees, the famous domes and spires of St. Basil's Cathedral will rise above the red brick walls of Moscow's Kremlin. Beyond the walls lies a rustic hamlet of log buildings, carved and decorated in traditional Russian style. Statues and famous monuments set in a wide plaza evoke the genius of Russian art and poetry. The main attraction of the pavilion will be an 800-seat theater presenting a show entitled Russia, the Bells of Change. To create this attraction, Disney is combining forces with Europe's premier theater designers to produce an innovative, state-of-the-art theater big enough to tell Russia's epic story. Peasants and czars, poets and revolutionaries, common men and extraordinary heroes fill the tale of Russia's never-ending quest for herself. From the days of old Kiev to the revolutionary barricades in modern Moscow, the continuing evolution of a great people becomes the focus of this dynamic show. The giant theater itself comes to life with epic scenes from Russian history. The coronation of a medieval czar, the revolution of 1917, and the launch of a Soviet spacecraft are all part of an extraordinary journey, filled with a cast of epic figures from across the centuries. In a setting unlike any other at Walt Disney World, spectacular set pieces, a live narrator, film montage, a cast of audio animatronic figures, and a sweeping musical score will bring to life the sorrows, the triumphs, and the passion of the people of Russia. In addition to the main show, the Pavilion will also feature a ride based on a classic Russian folktale, Ivan and the Magic Pike, where guests will board a magic troika to the enchanted, colorful world of Slavic fairy tales. There, they will follow the adventures of Lazy Ivan, a good-hearted peasant lad whose lucky encounter with a magical fish sends him on a quest across the landscape of medieval Russia. Strolling through the rest of the pavilion, guests may stop to dine on traditional food, shop for crafts, or visit a gallery displaying Russian art and cultural artifacts. In the center of the pavilion, an open square resounds to the rhythmic beat of traditional Russian dance and the immortal melodies that Russian composers have given the world. Music, history, drama, the treasures of Russian genius and the warmth of her people. A nation's story that enfolds the world in its timeliness. All here in Walt Disney World's newest World Showcase Pavilion.